there's a crew in town. The head hillbillies are making their rounds. Small town whispers loud and clear. The sheriff shot the judge in his chambers chair.
Sheriff got a secret he won't keep. Judge shot dead in his disbelief. A lot of people have some stories to tell. Dark pass away, get the sound of a shotgun shell.
All the secrets spill on down. Voices loud in this old town. From the courthouse to the ground, rumors fly and they can't be bound.
Neighbors hide behind their blinds, whisper tales of troubled minds. Skeletons covering the mountainside, a treacherous reality in the pines.
Winter reveals the hidden lies. Moonlight couldn't mask their cries. Shadows caught in sunlit skies. There's no cover, no disguise. All the secrets spill on down. Voices loud in this old town. From the courthouse to the ground, rumors fly and they can't be
Winter reveals the hidden lie. Moonlight could mask their cries. Shadows caught in sunlit skies. There's no cover, no disguise.
all the secrets spill on down. Voices loud in this old town. From the courthouse to the ground, rumors fly and they can't be bound.
Welcome to the show, everybody. How are you this evening? We got stuff coming in left and right. I tell you, it is going to be a big show. If you've not been here before, which most of you are returning viewers, but if you've not been here before, welcome to our Hillbilly house. We have a great time. We have great mods. And we have got some new updated information here. We've got Sweet Tater trying to get on with us. She's having a hard time getting her camera working. We're going to add her on here. Can you hear me, Zelmy?
I can hear you.
Okay, so as long as she can hear it or we can hear her, that's all right. So, there has been some updates that happened yesterday, after our normal show. And, so I wanted to talk about them. Okay. There was, we're going to look at the video that everybody is so shocked about. Mommy, you didn't see it, did you? The last bit of this video. Now, let me go ahead and pull it up here. And we're not gonna watch all the beginning because we've seen all the beginning. We're just gonna watch this end part here. And there's no sound, so we don't have to worry about sound. But you see, now Mickey gets up, shows his weapon, uncovers it. He already knows what he's going to do right then by uncovering it. Look, he pulled his pants up so he could pull it. And it looked to me, I had pulled that up, and it looked to me like whenever Mickey stepped to him, it looked like Kevin. It just looked to me. It looked to me like Kevin was like, "What are you gonna do, MFer?" I think that's what I saw his lips say, but I don't know. I'm no lip reader or nothing. And see, Kevin's sitting there like, "Man, put that away. We don't need that. We don't need that." Now, most of the videos we've already seen didn't even blur this out. So we've got other videos that show this part of it. I think it might even show it at the end. I don't know. Maybe not. There Mickey goes. Oh, let me take my thing off here. My logo. That's the smoking room up there in the corner. It's across the hall. So he's went over to that smoking room. He's come back. He comes back to the desk and picks up the phone. We see that in some of the other video. And look, he's looking at him. He sees he's down. There he goes, and he's not really running. He's just walking normal. He's just walking normal. And I mean, I don't know if the judge is moving. There we go. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what's causing it. We got a notice from StreamYard saying they were having upload problems with all of the software. So just bear with us. I'm sorry. Nothing really I can do. Just go through it. Okay, let me start it again here. Now, what we're looking at here is this guy right there. Look at him, Mom. He's got his gun out, and he's already put it back in the holster. You know, there supposedly nobody knows who committed this crime. There's an active shooter on the loose. Very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. I don't even know how to get these off. All right. Man. All right. Here he comes. Back on the phone. I mean, I don't see him in any way, shape, or form. Even look, like he's not even looking at him now. Like, this is absolutely one of the craziest things I think I've ever witnessed. Yeah, I'm sorry, Miss Lynette. Watch him. He just stands there. And like, normally, whenever somebody calls 911, of all the like the stuff that I watch on TV.
And would you
Talk
like
to your advisory council during the break.
Let me stop sharing that. All the stuff that I see like on TV and stuff, the 911 or listen to the 911 calls whenever they play them, and they're like, "Are you able to give them CPR?" I realized that he was hit 8 times, but he was not hit in the head. They had an open casket for him. He was not hit in the head. Okay. So I went back. The couple of, we won't stay on here real long tonight, you all, because of all this freeze, and it's bad. There was a press release yesterday. Now, the title of this show, How Much Did Mickey Know? Right? How much did he know? What did he know? What was he a participant in? You've got to remember, he was not new to this circle. Mickey Stines was a bailiff for Judge Kevin Mullins for 10 years before he ever became sheriff. In the sheriff role, he had a lot more authority, responsibility. He had a lot more interaction, I guess, with the jail, the courts, not just district court. Now he has to work with circuit court upstairs, with drug court, with arresting people and confiscating evidence and all of that kind of stuff. Now, I have been very critical. I've been very critical of these investigations and such. Let's see. Zelmi, are you still with us? Well, I don't know if she is or not. We'll take her off of there. Oh. We got her. We got your camera working. Yay.
Now I think I got you.
There's my pretty little mommy. Look.
Hello.
Oh.
Go on.
So did you get to see that, mommy? Did you
No.
see that man? Okay.
Well, it don't matter. You can tell me.
Okay. Well, one of the court security officers, he's an older gentleman, and several people have told me his name. I can't think of it right off the top of my head right now, but it really don't matter what his name was. He's actually the first person into the judge's chambers after Kevin is shot, and he just walks right on past him. He looks at him under the table and just has
Can you hear me?
The faces that it decides to freeze on me are crazy. Sorry. Oh, Lord. I don't even remember what I was saying now. It's just
You were
awful.
talking about the old fella that walked in the room and saw Kevin laying on the floor.
Oh, yeah. So he walks in, and after he sees the judge, he puts his gun in his holster, and he continues on through the judge's chambers. He goes into the smoking room and looks around, and then he comes out and takes his phone out. I'm assuming to call 911. And he stays on the phone with 911. He goes down the hallway, and then he comes back, and he's the only one in there, and he just stands in the corner and never once even attempts to give the man aid. He was shot 8 times, but he was not hit in the head. He was hit in the chest and in the torso, from what I've been told. So, it just surprised me that whoever was in there first didn't run straight to him and start triaging, what are the most serious wounds? Which ones do I need to put pressure on? I mean, I don't know. Even if it was a really bad scene, I just would think that that's what you're supposed to do, to at
Well,
least give some
Elizabeth,
chance.
he's probably never been trained because no one would suspect that he would ever need such a thing. So he probably didn't know how to do CPR. Well, I guess I just tore the whole thing up, giving my opinion. Well, I don't know where Elizabeth is, but I saw somebody ask about the weather. And here at my house, it's rained many times today. And so we're having this thing called Seed Time on the Cumberland down in Whitesburg. And it's kind of like a festival. I was down there today, but I didn't go over because I had brought I had forgot to bring my purse. I had my car keys. Here, I was telling them about my day.
Oh, okay. Good. Oh, anyway, somebody said, I think the guy was caught off guard. You don't see that kind of situation every day. No. Okay. I won't give them such hard of a time, y'all. But okay. Now we've got several other offices down there in Whitesburg. One of them is the Judge Executive's office. We've talked a whole lot about this. We've read the audits. The Judge Executive office.
Well, I think she's gone again. So I did my radio program this morning, Sweet Taters Tubers. It's just for 2 hours, and I play old songs or songs that are community, like string band music, where everybody can play, people swear to, and stuff like that. And religious songs and old people that's recorded back around the 30s and the 40s. So I had that for 2 hours. And then I couldn't go to seat time because I didn't have any money. So I just came home. And it rained, and it rained, and now it's rained again. And in between the rains, the sun shines. Of course, I like the sunshine. I got all kinds of stuff out there in my yard planted.
There you go, Mommy. Every time it kicks me off, honey, you just keep talking to them because they can still hear you. I pulled it up on my phone. And whenever it kicks me off, you stay on there, so that's good. Okay. Now, if you looked at the thumbnail for this video tonight, there were a couple of photographs on there that people may not be too familiar with. One of them is our Judge Executive, Terry Adams. The other one is
Well, I think she's gone again, just like when she was a young girl. 1 minute she's here, and the next minute she's gone. Now, Terry Adams is our judge executive, and they're sort of like the mayor of the county. I don't know where he was in all this, but he doesn't have anything to do with the courthouse that I know of. And he's an elected official. And I think he's up soon to have to run again. And so that's who Terry Adams is. And him and his brother owned plumbing and electrical work. I don't know what to call that. But I guess if he quits politics, he may go back to that. I don't know, but I guess he could. So she's coming back in.
Okay, guys, so I'm just going to read it. I'm not even going to try and put it up on the screen. There was a press release that went out yesterday. Oh, and to finish, the ODD, Daniel Dotson, the infamous
Playboy.
There you go, Mommy. Thank you. There you go. Anyway, so the big news that came out of the courthouse yesterday is that he has officially alleged.
Well, look at there. She's all froze up again. Well, I guess he must have resigned or something. He's old. He's old as I am. He probably needs to retire and go home and do something else. You know, not everybody does that. But I have enjoyed. I retired, I come home, and I just do all kinds of stuff. I just have such a good life. I grow my plants, and I got my doggies and my kitties and my plants. I love my plants. And I do the radio, and I go to, I'm in a band and down at MECC, Mountain Empire Community College during the year. They have a band class, and I take that band class, and I go down there and play with them. It's fun. I like them. They're my friends. No, Elizabeth's not my only child. I have a son in Ohio, and then I got my son that's still here that Elizabeth and I share.
Yes.
I'm the mother, but I'm not the birth mother. Kevin Mullins was the judge when I adopted him.
Oh, was he? Was Kevin
Yes.
the judge? So let me jump in there before it freezes me out again. Tomorrow, or we might even do another one.
Well, she's froze again. I don't know what she's going to do. I think she's got computer problems. Is that the computer doing that? I wonder if it's the internet. It was my computer that's giving me these fits. It was because it had rebooted. And I don't know what all I poked and pressed. And one of these buttons up here have them F3s and 2s. I pressed every one of them, and I probably pressed one of them that I shouldn't have pressed. But now I got my eyes open, and I turned my phone on.
I think it's StreamYard, the software that we're using. At least that was the notice that I got. So later on, I'm going to.
Well, oh, I want to see my mother sometime, sometime. Want to see my mother sometime. Where the flowers are blooming forever, where the sun will never go down, where the sun will never go down, go down, where the sun will never go down, where the flowers are blooming forever.
It's awful. Yeah. You guys, let's end this, and I'm going to try and pull it up straight on YouTube. I might not be able to bring you on with me, Mommy, if I do it that way, but
Well, that's all right.
okay. Well, I'm going to try. I'm just going to go ahead and end this one, y'all, and
Okay. I'll just go back to bed.